Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just gonna kind of be going over the newest aircraft model, and going over some older models along with some anti-aircraft weaponry. So this newest model, it's a hovercraft like usual, though it does have some design features. You may be able to notice them that are a little bit different from the conventional aircraft. One major thing in its design is that you may notice, well, on its bomber wings, or bomber parts, it has no protection, none at all. This is usually considered a very bad idea, to have no protection on your explosives, because even a single spud round hitting it could take out your entire ship if you don't drop it in time. You may also notice it has minigun type spud cannons. This is also very unconventional, as these were outdated even at close to the start of the war. They were abandoned, as they are too flimsy and they will randomly go off. However, this aircraft is still considered one of the best for the time. Why? Let's take a look. Number one, is very stable. All the weight is almost completely balanced, like almost perfectly. It's very good for quick destruction and quick damage to the enemy lines, and it's very effective at taking out other aircraft. You can press 5 along with it to go at a very fast maximum velocity. It's not been measured yet, though it is extremely fast for an aircraft. It features these 2 miniguns as mentioned previously. It also has 2 bombs on the side, like usual, but 2 sets of 2, so 4 total bombs. They don't always go off, which is another small flaw. That's weird. There we go. That should set them off. But one major reason why this is actually good is because it doesn't have much protection, but it doesn't need it. It has an extremely fast high speed. It's very agile for an aircraft, and trying to shoot it down with most things would be very ineffective, as most cannons have very slow turning speed. Now let's compare it to some other aircraft models. So this is the aircraft. Now, the iconic aircraft that is used in almost, in a lot of my videos, is the, it's called Giant Ship. That's its whole name. It has 3 versions, though the first version is widely considered the best, as the others couldn't really improve on it. And you may notice it's made of cardboard. Yes, a very fragile material that's very easy to break. However, it's able to take a lot of hits. You can rip this thing in half, and if there's a single thread holding it together, it'll keep going. The main cockpit is the only weak part, because you can drop a few explosives in here, or even shoot out the control panel. But other than that, it's very powerful. It's very simplistic in the wiring, and the reason it's still used today, on occasion, is because it's just very big and cheap. Cardboard's very cheap. It only takes a few trees to make this. And, the cardboard itself, maybe not the most durable, but because of how big it is, you can store a lot of people, a lot of soldiers, and a lot of weaponry. All you really need to do to adjust for the weight is just add a few more thrusters, or change the power of the current thrusters. Now, another kind of unique design about this one is that everything is manual in it. I mean, most hovercrafts are manual, but still, this is also kind of a bad design when you think about the fact that this is all right where it's headed, so it's going to be very vulnerable. Its only downside is its vulnerability. Other than that, it's also very good for cargo movement. I'm sure you've seen this in my other videos, but let me give a recap of the tour. You have 2 side rooms with a roof in the top for storing things like wood or scrap metal and other things like that. And then you just have this cargo bay for storing about 2 vehicles, maybe 3 small ones, and a giant bridge door. Gets stuck sometimes, another design flaw. But Its design flaws are mostly because it was a product of the time. Now, one thing unique about its doors is they actually have locks. There's only one other aircraft design that I can remember that has locks on its doors. Now, let's see. Oh, wait, didn't mean to do that just yet. No, not that. Well, it can go really far. But, I want to see how long it would take us to get this out of the air with the most recent aircraft model. Because this is designed to fight other aircraft. It's designed with high speed so it can catch up with them really easily, as you can see right here. Let's see how long it would take us to knock this out of the air. We have our twin miniguns, and, let's not aim for the front, just so it has a chance. As you can see, it has a lot of blocks. It's very, very thick, very fat. I forgot to hold it. It's not too hard to knock out of the sky. Let's just finish the job right here. I think one bomb managed to get into the cargo bay, I'm not really sure. I think we might have knocked it off track a little bit. Oh yeah, we forgot to detonate it. It didn't detonate. Wow, that does not want to go off. Okay, this explosive does not want to go off. Wait, we almost got it. There we go. Oh, come on, it's just slightly too far. It can take a lot of bullets, but as soon as the control panel's gone, everything deactivates. I guess it's a safety measure so that it doesn't just start flipping and stuff, but, yeah. Now, there aren't very many aircraft designs, but, there are a few. Like the plane series. These are little cardboard planes. They aren't the best, they aren't nearly as good as this newer one. But we do have this one, which is... Actually, this one's actually about as good as this. I'm pretty sure this is just a changed design of this. A much smaller version. But this was basically mainly made to take out large structures and large groups of enemies on the ground. Air-to-ground control is not very good at fighting other aircraft, however. We could probably see this if we get it up in the air. Oh yeah, that's another quirk. Oh my. That's a lot of wires. Okay, well, not seeing that thing anytime soon. Let's see if we can try to get it out of the air. I do think this will just fall, though. Yeah, it's not really got anywhere it's going, specific. Is it gonna hit the wall? I think it will. Ooh, that's a lag spike. Okay. Whereas running on the server probably won't lag as much. And it's going down. Should we try to bomb it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, I'm gonna try to bomb it. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Also, I'm just gonna be using this a lot for testing. Let's look at the other aircraft that was really similar to that cardboard one. So it's Hovercraft Pro. It isn't older than the other one. The other one's like years old. This one is also years old, but I believe it was made a month or two after the first design. This one takes all its thrusters active, which is a difference. But its door also has a lock on it, which I kind of forgot to activate, but who cares. Let's see how long it'll take for us to take this out of here. And then we'll show off more details of it. So you can see, they did use a lot of metal in its design. It's very heavy. I think this one's core design is for taking out cardboard things. I'm not really sure, actually. It doesn't have any explosives on it, and that's quite strange for an aircraft, as most aircraft in this game that I make, at least, and my, yeah, most things from Cardboardia are almost always designed with bombs on them, so that they can take out aircraft and land vehicles. Alright, drop them. Let's see how much that offsets it. Oh, looks like it also is a design based off the control panel, so that it will fall. Let's look at its insides real quick. As you can see, it's way more complex wiring than the cardboard one, but it does have a lot of the same features. So as you can see, we still have the same 4 thrusters, the stabilized thrusters and the normal thrusters, manual ones. Let's turn it a little bit. Also, if you don't know the difference between stabilized thrusters, as I guess I haven't really explained it yet. But stabilized thrusters are basically thrusters, but they're designed to automatically activate, like they'll output more power depending on how close to the ground they are. It says twin guns, not miniguns, unfortunately. And oh, it seems all 4 thrusters are controllable. Alright. And it's got lights, nice. It's got the same door glitch too. This is really fancy. But I don't like it being in the air. Let's take him down. Let's take her down, bruh. Let's take him down, bruh. Oh, I missed. Okay. Yep, that's a direct hit. Interesting. Oh, its designs are solid. Wow, that's kind of unique, I guess. Yeah, really not much to say here. It's just standard aircraft. Let's kind of look into the anti-aircraft, because I don't think there were many anti-aircraft things. Yeah, there are only the flare series, which were mostly flares, except for this one. But then again, this one's whole thing is that it does that. It's for low-flying aircraft, mostly hovercrafts like the one we saw before. Though it doesn't work that well. I'm not really sure. These other 2 are manuals. This one is meant for low-flying aircraft again. I remember it was very effective against the cardboard ship. I think I've made a video on these flares when they were first made. They're not that old. You also have this one, which is also manual. Though this one's way more powerful, as it can cover like a wide area, and it's for much higher up aircraft, as you can see. Probably shoot these down. Yeah, enough to me, which I don't. So those are some aircraft and scrap mechanic and some anti-aircraft things. Yeah, that's thanks for watching the video to the end. Like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Bump.